Hey, it's Walter from Blu-Grit Garage. We're here at the Family Arena for autocross event number 5, and I'm here with Sean. Hi, Sean.
Hello.
You want to talk about your '69 Firebird?
So yeah, I've had this car for 23 years. Bought it the year my daughter was born, so
Easy to remember.
Yeah, easy to remember. It's got a 408 LS, all aluminum, forged internals, T56. Body's pretty much how I got it, except for I took the vinyl top off. It's got an
you didn't make it look like that. A lot of people, they go for that, so that's less work for you. You know?
True, yeah. It's just, I just left it. It's a love-hate thing. People love it or they hate it. Get a lot of comments of, don't change it, which that's the plan. I'm not going to change it.
That's what I would say.
Aftermarket front subframe. It's based off of a Corvette C5, C6 Corvette. It's got Corvette brakes on it, so 6-piston in the front, 4-piston in the rear, 13-inch or 14-inch rotors, 13s in the rear, triple adjustable Ride Tech shocks, Speed Tech torque arm in the rear.
Have to be a little close when I pan around because it won't pick up the audio.
Yeah, no worries. So added a Trans Am hood. Made the front spoiler.
Is that a fiberglass hood, or
it is a fiberglass hood?
Okay.
It had stripes on it, but I don't like the stripes, so I just sanded them off.
Yeah.
Kind of need to finish it, but it kind of fits the car now.
It's a nice chin spoiler there.
Thank you. Yeah, I just made it out of some plastic that I ordered offline.
The way you curved it.
Yeah. So heat gun, just heated it up and just bent it with my hands.
Nice.
So
you see the engine? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Those are nicer than hood pins. You'll never scratch your paint or lose the pin. Oh, nice.
So it doesn't look, you know, like a race engine per se, but it's dry sump on the left there is the tank. I caught it on fire last year.
Oh, so nice. But the sump was leaking, or? No,
I put a different intake on the car, and it was leaking internally. The injectors are on the inside of the intake, actually. And I flooded the engine, and I took the plugs out and forgot to disconnect the coil, so as soon as I cranked it over, it just lit the fire, lit the fuel coming out of the
because it was so flooded, it just pumped the gas out and lit it. Nice.
So yeah, you can see some fire damage on the hood over here. It burnt the fender a little bit, got my tire on that side. You
have to buy a new tire, or just?
No, I didn't have to.
Got things a little hot.
It just got a little hot. Yeah, definitely a panic mode.
Yeah. Had a fire extinguisher handy?
No, I didn't actually.
I was gonna say, because I don't see the powder everywhere.
Yeah,
so it just went out on its own, or you just blew real hard?
I grabbed the garden hose and just sprayed it out.
Then you had to crank it again to get the water that came into the cylinders from the garden hose.
Yeah, it was like the weekend before LS Fest last year. So
oh jeez.
I had to like redo all the wiring on this side of the car.
Oh, so it cooked some stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, it's got manual brakes, and it's got the triple master cylinders tilting. Remote reservoir. There's the remote for the shocks. Laid the radiator back, did a kind of a ram air-ish type air cleaner.
Oh, okay. So that's the filter right up. I was looking at that thinking, so that green is like a K&N type of thing, or type of filter, and is it a kit, or?
Yeah, it's a kit. It's for a, I guess 06-ish GTO.
Oh, okay. That looks nice.
Thank you. I made some down bars for when I put my subframe in.
So these pipes go up and they go to the firewall?
Onto the firewall. So stiffened it up quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. I like your overflow tank there. It's a Gatorade bottle.
Gatorade bottle. That's, you know, a temporary permanent fix.
A nice harmonic balancer there. So what, SFI something or other?
Yeah, it's had to buy a special one for the dry sump. You can see the pump is right next to the...
Oh yeah, you had a little clearance problem then.
Yeah, so it drives the oil pump, so the oil pump's on the outside now.
Okay, and you have a hydraulic clutch? I see it's three lines.
Yeah, it's a hydraulic clutch. It's a McLeod dual disc.
Okay.
So works really well. It's not like crazy leg pressure, but grips really good.
You said you got a aftermarket subframe?
Yeah, so aftermarket. I'm not going to name the name because that was a sore spot after I bought it. It broke about 2,300 miles after I put it in. So, but I had fixed it.
Okay.
I fixed it.
And does it go back farther than a stock one, or is it just something that relocates the suspension points?
It just locates the suspension, and its geometry's been optimized for an F-body car.
Okay.
So Camaro Firebird.
Is he around anymore? Or?
His company's defunct.
Okay,
so,
well, you don't have to worry about,
yeah.
you know, I don't have to mention the name, but nobody out there has to worry about
Yeah.
getting one of these bad subframes unless somebody already installed it in
I
their
mean,
car.
it does handle well. It broke
Yeah.
right away. So. Anyway.
Faulty engineering.
Yep, faulty engineering.
Okay. 408.
Yep, 408.
Big brakes. Big. What tires are you running?
So these are Bridgestone's RE71 RSs.
Okay. And the sizes in the front and rear?
This is 285 30 18s, forge line wheels, 18 by 11 front and rear.
285. Okay.
I can run a 315 up front if I wanted to, and I can run a 345 up to a 345 in the rear.
Mm-hmm. That's just more weight.
Yeah, just more weight. Interior, I did a custom dash. It's got
I see the gauges.
Speed Hut gauges in it.
Yeah.
BMW M3 seats.
Factory air.
Convertible. Yeah, no, not factory air. It was a factory air car.
Yeah. I know.
But I put an aftermarket air system.
Oh, you do
it.
still have air.
Yeah.
Okay. And the BMW seats, you said?
Yeah, BMW M3 convertible. The seat belts are on the seats.
Okay. And it works out better for looping it on your cage then.
Yeah. Well, these are like street seat belts, so 3-point, and then I have the harnesses as well.
Okay.
And then I added the harness bar in there.
Okay.
Gonna end up adding like a 6-point cage in it, and then probably changing the seats out. Those seats are really heavy, so trying to get it a little lighter.
And you got your arrow here.
Yeah, a little bit of arrow.
You can
I
still
made that
see
myself
out. You
as
can still
well.
see out the back too, being clear.
Yeah, I had one that was shorter. It was solid, and you could barely see it. But since I was raising it up, I wanted to make sure I could see through it. Not the easiest car to see out of anyway.
Right. And let's see what kind of rear end you got in this thing.
So yeah, that's a 12 bolt. Actually out of like a 71 Monte Carlo, so probably get some hate mail for that.
But you got the big long torque arm going.
Yeah, I got the SpeedTech torque arm, and I lowered the panhard bar to help with the roll center. Brace that all up.
So what kind of rear suspension is this?
It's just a torque arm from SpeedTech.
SpeedTech?
Yeah.
But I mean the rear suspension, that's not stock.
No, not at all. It's an aftermarket kit.
Okay.
SpeedTech Performance.
Oh, everything. So the torque arm.
So they make a really nice front subframe that matches it. And
you didn't get it at the time.
I didn't. Yeah, it wasn't out at the time when I put the rear suspension in the car.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we're getting old.
Yep.
Okay. Got anything else you can think of, or?
Let's see. I have the keys.
Oh, we can hear it run.
It's mini tub. Yeah, I'll start it up.
Mini tub.
It's obnoxiously loud.
Yeah, you always got to get a little
sound bite.
Sound from the back of the car. So.
Hey, jump straight down.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Kicking my ass.
Here comes the
Trying to get Sean.
55.24.
Here's Sean all the way from back here, over the Corvette. Boy, he's moving. There's Tim Muldoon. I'll be taking a video of his car sometime soon. Damn, clipped a cone. Every cone's a 2-second penalty, so if you clip one, you pretty much kissed your run goodbye.